Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Star Wars Old Republic live stream. How you all doing today? I hope you all have a good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is part of a new series that we have here on the channel. We're going to be tackling Old Republic. So this should be very interesting. Hey Crusher 34881, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. So, like I said, like it says in the title of the stream, we are going to do light side, and we are going to choose Jedi. Probably a Jedi Knight. In that case, we will go with... what do we want to go with? Normally, I've played Tor before, but there's new stuff here, which is pretty fantastic. Typically I've gone Guardian. I might go Sentinel this time, possibly. No, Guardian still sounds pretty awesome. Hey Folarum, hey Pritchard. I think I'm gonna go Guardian, just because Guardian's fun. Okay, so we have that, and then species. I only have human Zabrak, and cyborg actually sounds very intriguing. I think we could have a lot of fun with that. Male.
Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Crap, the sound. Let me know if the sound is a little haywire, please. That would be fantastic. Alright, while that's happening, I'm going to switch it around a little bit. Body type is fine. Gonna fix the head a little bit. Pretty good there. I like the fact that there's some scarring with this. Looks pretty good. Need to fix the cybernetics though. Like we'll go through that in a moment. Hair. Some hair. Gotta fix the hair. That right there is not bad. I think I'm gonna go with this. Kenobi it up a little bit. Alright, hair color. There's good. I need a beard. I need some facial hair. Give me the facial hair. Is there no facial hair? Dude. Where'd the facial hair be at? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no facial hair with this? That's semi-annoying. That's... Because I want a big beard. That's what I want. Hey, Jeff the Panda, how you doing? Hey, Trey. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to, you know, fulfill with some badass psionics, or cybernetics, basically. Oh no, we got some beard options with this. What? Oh, that's kind of weird. I'm not sure. I mean, it's an interesting mixture. I'll take that. Also Sith Rock, yeah, to a degree. Personally, for me, Grey Jedi Rock. They're kind of right down the middle, clean cut. Oh, that doesn't look pleasant. We're not doing that. What is this with this in the nose stuff? We're not... That doesn't look attractive at all. Well, it's your opinion. Yeah, that's true. I will say, there are some pretty bomb Sith. Like, Nihilus is pretty awesome. Bane's pretty awesome. Hold on. There is... Ooh, I kind of like that. Good.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy.
I kind of like how he has the eye patch there. Let's see what the last few are. All the rest are eye patch stuff.
A Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Although I will say this, I will say
May
this.
the Force be with you.
Shut up. I'm gonna create my name here. I'm gonna go with my Mandalorian character name. Alright, so there we go. Kairos Stihos. Start playing! Alright, I gotta skip the music, because I don't want to get copyrighted. We all pretty much know how it starts. Hey, Trey. Shout out to Trey, my man. Nope. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Tython. So yeah, this is going to be a light side character for this campaign. I think we're going to go... I do plan on doing a dark side character at some point. That's for sure. Just don't know... Yeah, we're going to try it like this. Hour and a half at a time, maybe 2 hours, I don't know.
Welcome to Tython, Padawan. Everyone at the temple is looking forward to meeting you.
Everyone's looking forward to meeting you. By the way, how's the sound, guys? That would be really awesome to know.
Your former masters praise your combat skills. They say you're becoming an expert duelist.
I'm just waiting on people and whatnot. Yeah, the clone helmets are pretty awesome. There are some of the stormtrooper helmets in them which I'm like, those are really amazing. For example, the shadow troopers are technically just a black version of the stormtroopers, so those don't really count. The mechs basically are pretty awesome, i.e. not the Death Troopers, because the Death Troopers were in Rogue One, and those helmets are pretty awesome. It is the... God, I can't remember what they are. Never mind. Alright, sounds good? Sound is good. Okay. I had good teachers.
It's easy to excel when you're trained by the best.
The Jedi Council will assign you a new master to oversee your final trials. You'll be tested in ways you can't imagine. But when you leave Tython, you'll know what it means to be a Jedi Knight. More importantly, you'll know yourself.
Interesting. Before I ever played Tor, I read what was the book I read? I read Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi, and I had a completely different vision in my mind of what Tython was like in various areas of Tython, and it's completely different to what I expected the artwork and whatnot to be. Let's see. Let's go with let's get started.
I'm eager to face these trials. Where do I start?
There's a speeder here that will take you to... Hang on. Getting an emergency signal. Flesh Raiders, armed with blasters? He must be mistaken.
Nah, he looked pretty wounded, so...
I'm mistaken or not, that Padawan is under attack.
They've never come this close before. Flesh Raiders are a species of hostile natives. They're smart enough to use tools and violent beyond reason. I'm sending every able-bodied Jedi down to the Padawan training grounds right away. Especially you.
Especially me. Why is that?
What makes me any better than the others?
You've been trained for dangers like this. I know I can count on you. Take the speeder outside to the training grounds, push back the Flesh Raiders, and find out if they're really using advanced weapons. Go. I'll catch up with you after I alert the Jedi Council. May the Force be with you.
Hey, the fake demon gamer, how you doing? Jeff the Pan, are you going to keep up doing XCOM videos after you're done with the game? Yeah, I probably will. Well, so I mentioned this a while back in my... God, I think it was my... I did a video update at the beginning of the year in which I talked a little bit about that. My... as soon as my Galactic Empire Mandalorian games are done... as soon as those are done, I'm going to be moving on to other series. There's one that's going to replace the Mandalorian campaign as soon as that's done, with a various hero series, if you will. It's going to have different heroes from like video games, movies, and whatnot, which should be rather interesting. I don't need to know this stuff, yada yada yada. I already know all this. I've played this game inside and out. Besides which, the MMO sucks. Okay, it doesn't suck. It's not as optimized as it could be. Okay, so, but yeah, there will be more XCOM series to do, and whatnot. There's also going to be a red versus blue one, which is going to be exciting. I think a lot of people are, especially for those that watched my Halo XCOM 2 series, are excited for that. But there will be more XCOM for sure. So yeah, it should be awesome. That's right, we gotta go to this guy.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
It is? It's only for official business? But what if I'm unofficial?
Be safe out there.
Oh, I don't plan to be safe. I plan to wreak havoc. Have you played the DLC for SWTOR? I have not. I've not hopped on to SWTOR in 4 or 5 months, kind of thing. I do have a character on here who's level... Oh god, what level character is he? I'm not exactly sure what level character he is, but it's like 30 or something like that?
Come here, quickly. The training grounds are not safe today.
That's why I'm here.
Night Weller sent me to help with the Flesh Raiders. I'm combat trained and ready to help.
And the Force is with us.
The Force
Few
is with
padawans
us.
here can make that claim. The Flesh Raiders moved into the training grounds, organized and ready, attempting to isolate various groups of padawans. There's a group of students in the hills we lost track of. They're not combat trained.
I'll bring him back.
Don't worry. Those padawans will get home safe. I promise.
I've got a beacon here. If you can find the padawans and set the beacon, we'll send an evac shuttle as fast as we can. A group of Jedi from the temple is headed this way, but maybe not fast enough. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Eric. Hey, Jelsamat, or Mant. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Hey, Frosty. How you doing? Frosty asks, what is my favorite game ever of all time? Oh, shoot. Well, first of all, let me ask this. Does that include, is that for, video games, or is that, like, board games or something like that? Because there's an array of stuff.
Glad to share my skills with someone talented. We can spar anytime.
We can spar anytime. Okay. Oh, welcome, Panda. Well, this is gonna be fun, I hope, then. In case people wanted to know also, too, I am also working on making, at some point, the Tor training staves that, you know, the Jedi wear on their backs and whatnot. I'm actually gonna be making those in real life. And if people want them, they'll be in my Etsy shop and whatnot. Okay, there's the first one. Let's see. So, why not both? One video game and one board game. Okay, board game would have to be Risk. And it's not any specific type, but it's just Risk in general. In fact, I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit on this so I'm not interrupting things. And I'm also going to turn the... Okay, music is off. Good. But for me, it would be Risk. And, if that's too low, I'll fix it. For my favorite video game... Oh, gosh. That is a toughie, because I mean, I love multiple different types of video games. Sports, sci-fi, you know, whatever. God, I have to really think about that because I'm not really sure. It's kind of a combination, really, of it's either the very first Battlefront, which I can't get onto any system anymore, but the very first one, or the very first Halo, I would think. Because for me, both of it is... It's a good combination of story, well, in more case of Halo, it's a good combination of story, art, graphics at the time for it was pretty good. And I first got a hold of that game, I think when I was in junior high. It was a long time ago. So that's fun. That tells you how old I am. So it's pretty fantastic. I'm just gonna fight a few more of these beasts here. These beasties. There we go. Yeah, I know all this stuff. Thank you. Fine. You want me to go through this? Fine. Do that. Calling the temple.
You're unharmed. Good. Flesh Raider shot me in the leg while I was rescuing some padawans. Don't know where these things got blasters, but I know how to use them. I've been evacuated to a med center, but the fighting isn't over.
I'll stand my ground.
I'll push back the enemy, whatever it takes.
We need to stop them at the source. Another Padawan found a cave tunnel the Flesh Raiders used to enter this valley. I need you at that tunnel, making sure the Flesh Raiders don't get any more reinforcements through it.
Consider it done.
I'll find this cave tunnel and seal it.
We need
All
to
right.
end this conflict before anyone else gets...
Oh, oops. Can't exit out of that, can I?
Good. Flesh...
Oh, fine. Hold on. I'm fixing the sound again on my end. That's probably fine right there. Now let's go through this again. Jesus.
You're unharmed. Good. Flesh Raider shot me in the leg while I was rescuing some
What's my
Padawans.
favorite Star
Don't know where
Wars
these things
movie?
got blasters, but I know how to use them.
Ooh.
Been evacuated to a med center, but the fighting isn't over.
It's definitely not Force Awakens, I can tell you that right now. That above all of them would be my least favorite. And I'm even willing to say that over the prequels. I mean, the prequels... Okay. People are going to get up in arms about this. But I think my favorite one... I mean, okay. How do I say this? Okay, first of all, before I say anything else, my favorite movie so far now is Rogue One. And that's purely from the okay, I say that purely from the standpoint of it's a very simple concept. The movie's about stealing the plans from the Death Star. They took that very simple concept and turned it into a 2.5-hour almost film, which is actually pretty impressive. I think. As far as my favorite film in an overall character standpoint and story and whatnot, I would have to say it's divided in between Empire Strikes Back and Attack of the Clones. And the reason being is because, I mean, Empire Strikes Back, just cinematically and not cinematically. Story-wise, it's pretty fantastic, and of course, it's Vader telling Luke that yada yada yada. The reason why Attack of the Clones rivals that for me is because even though the writing, of course, is crap throughout the prequels, there's a lot of character development that I appreciate that happens during Attack of the Clones that kind of sets up for the next film and whatnot. That's why I like it. Let's see. I'll stand my ground.
I'll push back the enemy, whatever it takes.
We need to stop them at the source. Another Padawan found a cave tunnel the Flesh Raiders used to enter this valley. I need you at that tunnel, making sure the Flesh Raiders don't get any more reinforcements through it.
Consider it done.
I'll find this cave tunnel and seal it.
We need to end this conflict before anyone else gets hurt. Find
Yeah.
the tunnel along the mountain range.
We do.
May the Force be with you.
Okay, and so the other reason why I like Attack of the Clones better is because it flows kind of nicely into the Clone Wars, which I like a lot. So the Clone Wars, it's a huge amount of character development, a huge amount of artwork, and all that kind of stuff, which I appreciate. I appreciate it a lot. So that's my reasoning for liking it. But just as a overall fun film, I like Rogue One. It's a movie in which you don't need to pay attention to a whole lot of nuances in order to get the film. It's pretty straightforward, and they did a marvelous job, artwork-wise, cinematically-wise. It's a beautiful and gorgeous film. Acting was actually pretty good. I like the diversity that they had throughout a lot of the characters, not just the humans, but also the aliens, both new and old. So it was pretty fantastic, I think. So that is my spiel on that. Okay. That person just totally jacked my kill. Totally just jacked my kill. Indeed. Okay. There we go. So yeah, apparently we are supposed. Oh, I'm going light side. I'm going light side. All right, let's go help these students first before we go into the caves. That's probably a good idea. Probably an excellent idea. Oh yeah, there's these cages here. I completely forgot about these. Thank you. Oh, there's another one over there. Nope, no. So yeah, I am going to, if for anyone who's interested, I've been actually working on the designs for these for a while and figuring out how to make these. But these training swords here, I'm going to be making some for sale. So if anybody wants, they will be, I think, $40, $40 to $50 each. They'll just be generic training sabers. They'll actually emulate a design that's kind of looks more like a wooden design and whatnot. It should be rather interesting. So I'm gonna be making the sabers, and those will be available on my Etsy shop. I don't know when they will be available on my Etsy shop, but they will be available for purchase. Eventually. And I actually can probably find the link. I'll look for it later. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening. It'll be a probably. I'm thinking it'll be either PVC or metal handles, and then it'll be a wooden blade. So that's what's gonna happen with that. Darn flesh raiders. We will eat them all. Wish I had XCOM and SWOTR. SWOTR is actually free. If you've got a PC, it's actually free to play. So you don't need to pay anything, although for extra content, you know, we need to pay something. But SWOTR is actually free. What server am I on? I'm actually not sure. I have 8 new messages, don't I? Ah, level 3. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's some, Manka cats across the way. Ah, okay, you don't have a PC. Well, don't worry, I didn't have a PC for the longest time. Thank you for all the stuff. I didn't have a PC for the longest time up until over 3.5 years ago. I've been pretty much a Mac user all my life, and I've come to realize, well, not the realization, because I've realized this for a while, that you're not able to do much with a Mac. And whatnot. Crafter Drafter, pretty much what happened is I'm just fighting flesh raiders. I've been helping out, trying to release a few padawans in the area, but that's pretty much it. Oh, I need to level up, don't I? Abilities. Fight these wingma. Alright, slimy meat, apparently. Alright. Where are the other captured cells? They're somewhere around here. Gotta go looking for them. Ah, here we go. Ooh, a little stabby stab. There we go. Got it. Oh! Ooh, what is that? What is that? I will definitely take that. That is better than the one I have? It is, I guess, better. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's better. Okay. So, where's the other padawans, I wonder? Where are the other ones? Be good to know. It'd be very good to know. Actually, all of the Star Wars movies are 2 hours long plus. It's not most, it's all of them. I think also including what is it? The Clone Wars movie. I think it also is 2 hours long as well. Which is actually fairly impressive. Got that Padawan. Leave, Padawan, leave! Alright. There's another one across the way there. We will go check that out. Is there another one over there? There is another one over here. Yeah, I actually like No Man's Sky. I got it. I got it a while back, actually. And I did a live stream a while back, too, which I will do another one eventually. Don't know when, but I will. Yeah. In fact, I might play some No Man's Sky after this. We'll see. That'd be really fun. Because it would be really fun to figure out the whole aspect of making fortifications. I would really love to figure that out. But No Man's Sky, I love... Okay. There are definitely some things I would have done differently, but for what it is, I like it a lot. I really do. Okay, so we have that. Give me all that stuff, and then we need one more... I see a Padawan thing straight ahead. Okay. Come on, give me. Don't let me die. Don't let me die, Flesh Raiders. Alright, there we go. Got that guy. God, this is making me want to play KOTOR and KOTOR 2. That would be really fantastic. I might do it. I've been watching this guy on YouTube named Darth Zyle. I'm subscribed to him. I've been watching his KOTOR campaigns, both light side and dark side, for both games and whatnot. And it's been making me want to play KOTOR and have a lot of fun with it. I've not played Roblox. Actually, no, I take that back. I have played it. I have not played much of it. Put it this way, I've not played enough of it to where I can say, oh, I like the game. I've played maybe all of about 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't have an opinion on Roblox because I've not played much of it.
How's he looking?
He should be resting in the Jedi Temple, but if you're determined to press on, I can help him along.
Give him the last of the Kolto if you have to. We'll fight again soon.
Ah, they use Kolta. Okay.
Hey! Good to see another Padawan alive out here. You're lucky those creatures haven't caught you yet.
You must be the lost Padawans.
I've been searching for you. What happened out here?
Knew they'd sent rescuers.
We came seeking knowledge of the Jedi Code. The Flesh Raiders interrupted our trial.
Never fought like that in my life. We killed it, but Jaredin was badly injured.
Is he okay?
Your friend. How serious is the wound?
It pains him greatly. He should not be moving. It is not the Jedi way to seek battle and revenge while a man suffers.
That's your opinion, Meneas.
It's not exactly
what we
the
decided.
Jedi way to seek battle and
Kidding or
revenge
not,
anyways.
a bunch of animals won't keep us from becoming Jedi.
Isn't she right? Jedi don't give up, do they?
She is wrong. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no passion. There is serenity.
That's enough, Meneas. If you want to help us, we could use you. Help make the Flesh Raiders pay.
No, you're going home.
You're walking a dangerous path. You and your friends need to get back to camp while you still can.
But we're so close to finishing the trial.
No, we are not.
I see you have a signal beacon. Leave it for us, and as soon as we have gathered our things, we will signal for a ride back.
Alright. We have taken care of the missing students. Now let us head back to our location. And in case I've missed your comment, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because my Mac, it's a very old Mac. And I say very old because it's approaching 7 years old. And so it's an old son of a gun. And so now all of the things are coming in. I will probably Patrick Owens, I will probably stream this for another half an hour. And then I gotta go get dinner. And then I will, from there, I'll probably do No Man's Sky, in a few hours or so, is what I will do. But if you happen to miss a stream, I will, I will have my streams done and whatnot on, up on my man, words are not happening for me today. This is kind of ridiculous. If you missed the stream, you can go find it on my channel. Put it that way. And I'm thinking, unless I let people know otherwise, streams are gonna happen either Friday evenings, or Sunday evenings. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stream this for another half an hour. Or, no, not half an hour, about 20-ish minutes basically now. Try to keep these episodes to about an hour long. And, yeah. That's okay, Jeff the Panda. I mean, like I said, if you miss it, you can go watch it later and whatnot and be, having fun with that. Hello, Flesh Raider spawned right in my face. Just right in my faces. I will say, this particular stream, I have gotten the most people on so far. I think this is, what, 12 people? I've gotten 12, 13 people? I'm not sure how many people I've gotten on here, but it's more than what I get normally, so, which is pretty fantastic.
The beacon worked, and a rescue speeder is on its way. You really came through for those padawans.
The students will need help.
One of them was injured. You need to send a medic with the rescue team.
Standard procedure. They're in good hands.
Excellent.
You probably want to get back to your trials. Again, thank you.
You're
And
welcome,
may the
good
Force
sir.
be with you.
Thank you. Alright, now... Oh! I will take those. Equip those gloves right now. Give me. Excuse me. Go to the Jedi Knight Trainer, get our
Glad to share my
skills
skills
up.
with someone talented.
Alright. Very good. Yeah. I know. Thank you. Got all of that.
You can
Okay.
spar anytime.
And now... What did I... I've had multiple characters on here. That's not it. That's not it. That's kind of it. There we go. That way we can have more of my, my skills. My skills. Mine says 10, 11 are watching now. Yeah, it fluctuates, but I mean, I've gotten 12 or 13 on here at some point, and It's the most I've had in any stream, which is pretty fantastic. We're gonna sell some my
Anything a
gear.
soldier needs,
My
some
gear?
things he doesn't.
Thank you. And go ahead and just repair all for right
Good
now.
luck out there.
Okay, now we are going to go to our next mission, which is securing the Gnarls caverns. That might consume the rest of the time there. There we go. Give me your loot. Give me all your loot, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, I now that I'm thinking about it more, I will be streaming at some point. I don't know when this will be, but I will be doing a few series with Kodar and Kodar 2. I think that that is a must, especially with a channel that is dedicated to a lot of Star Wars content. Oh, that's respite. Is Force Might? Yep. Can I put that there? Yeah, thank you. That'll work. Alright, give me your loot. Give me the money. Yes, all the credits. I will take all the credits. Do I have sprint? I do not have sprint just yet. And no, not the phone company. Oh, I couldn't resist. I could not resist. Hello, Flesh Raiders. You're dead. Holy crap. What? What be going on? What? What? I don't know what's going on. My thing is going crazy, I swear. Alright, we have that. I'm not gonna die here. I'm gonna be just fine. I'm gonna be just fine. Alright, later, Crafter Drafter. Thank you for stopping by. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright. Now we are in the Gnarls. Thank you. We must slay 10 flesh raiders. Apparently. The dark side goes stronger? What? What is this? I'm confuzzled. I'm confuzzled by this update. Later, man. Alright. There we go. 6 out of 10. Got that guy. Take all the loot. All the loot. There we go. Okay. Level 5. I will take it. And you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and wipe these flesh raiders out down here. Like we do. It's extra experience. That's all it really is. All right. Oh, that's right. I forgot the loot back here. I actually do not have any moderators on my YouTube streams. I do have one, or I think it's one moderator for my Twitch streams, but I hardly do Twitch
Stop
streams.
struggling, Padawan. Your life was over the moment you
Because
set
I don't
foot
get
here.
paid with those.
Because the Order must evolve, and you are weak.
What's happening here?
What's this all about?
You are... dangerous. You killed my soldiers. Not attacking, cleansing. And we have only begun.
Right.
Lay down your weapons. I don't want to hurt you.
The old order is dead. Long live the new order.
That'll work. Got those guys, and let's talk to this guy.
You two all right? What happened here?
Master Orgus.
Thank the Force that you're both safe. This man's no Jedi. At least not one of us.
He organized the attack on the training grounds. Called the Flesh Raiders his soldiers.
I warned the Council these natives aren't mindless beasts. This is proof. This lightsaber, there's something familiar about it. Strange. You held off all these attackers by yourself with only a practice saber. Impressive.
The Force was with me.
I followed my instincts. That's all.
They served you well. This battle's over, but we don't want any more Flesh Raiders coming through here.
I've always, whenever he's walked past that Flesh Raider, this one right here, I've always expected him to get up and, like, gnaw on his knee or something like that. Which is so bad, but it's always what I've expected.
That should hold them back for now.
How can I do that trick?
I want to learn how to do that.
I'll spend a few decades practicing, and you'll pick it up in no time. Not yet. I'll get you to a med center. You seem all right to travel alone. Report to the Jedi Council.
I should stay here and help.
This valley isn't safe yet. I don't feel good about leaving.
We have Jedi Knights rooting out the last attackers. You're needed elsewhere. Follow the path leading out of this valley. You'll find the Jedi Temple through the mountain pass. See you there.
All right. Perfect. So, for whatever reason, my stream seems to be a little bit later than what... Like, the latency on my end is a little bit strange. But it's okay. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What be going on there? So we've met Master Orgus. We have met him indeed. And now we're going back. Actually, no, we're going to the Jedi Temple in this case. And I think at that point is where we will end our the stream, is when we get there. I think what I'm going... I don't have a vehicle with this, do I? I don't think I do. But what I will do... There's not exactly a way for me to get to the Jedi Temple in a vehicle just yet. But I will just walk there. There's a trainer there which we can get sprint, which I will have on a lot throughout this playthrough. The Jedi and the Sith names, there's something I can't remember what the lore or reasoning behind it is, but there's something behind in terms of its creation which makes it that way. I'm not exactly sure what it is. See you later, Panda. Hope you'll have a good day. Alright, I think we go up here and over? No, I'm going completely the wrong way. I'm going completely the wrong way. I'm ignoring all these fools. Except you guys. I will definitely take my time to kill you guys. Give me. And I'm just gonna ignore all of you. Okay. Really? You guys are still following me? Fine. I will take care of you. Okay, good. I had a sentinel right behind me. Or a consular, I'm not actually sure. I think it was a sentinel. Okay. Apparently, we can go this way. I love how we get XP for discovering new stuff. It's pretty awesome. I can't wait until we get sprint. Put on force might there a little bit. We will get to the Jedi Temple eventually. Is there an auto run button? I can't remember. I cannot remember. But yeah, I think level 5 is when you get sprint. I can't quite remember. It's been a while. Been a while since I played this game. Ah, there's the Jedi Temple, which of course also when I read Dawn of the Jedi, this Jedi Temple was not, or the Jedi Temple on Tython was not exactly what I was expecting it to be, this particular one. It is amazing, I will say that. It is absolutely incredible. However, it is not what I envisioned. Definitely not what I envisioned. Are we all unlocked here?
Reminder, mechanized travel is
Yeah,
for
we're
official
unlocked.
business only.
There might be a Season 2 of Star Wars Conquest. However, I will not be playing Star Wars Empire Forces of Corruption, or Empire or Forces of Corruption, and the reason being why I'm not doing that is because the storyline for Forces of Corruption kinda sucks. In my opinion. I really do not like Forces of Corruption. It's actually one of the few Star Wars games that I don't like. Apparently we need to make a call using our holo communicator.
Padawan. I'm Satil Shan, leader of the Jedi Council. I'd like to speak privately with you before we meet with the others.
Go ahead.
You have my full attention, Master. What do you need?
This isn't a discussion for a comm channel. Come to my meditation room in the temple. We'll talk there.
Will do. So I'm not going to be doing Star Wars Forces Corruption unless there is great demand for it. And by great demand, I would say maybe like several hundred people want to see it kind of thing. I would be willing to do the Empire or Rebel storyline of that. But I'm not going to do Forces of Corruption. I am, however, going to do a modded Empire at War series. And that's more specifically to do with other stuff. Alright, I'm supposed to meet with Master Satil Shan. How do I feel about the Star Wars prequels? I actually liked the Star Wars prequels. And I will tell you why. The Star Wars prequels, in hindsight, actually had decent character development and decent... not decent. It had really good special effect, or artwork, and for the most part, pretty good special effects. The one reason why I don't like it and everybody else probably doesn't like it is the writing, and I'll get to that in a second here.
Welcome, Padawan. The temple is already buzzing with accounts of your heroism in the training grounds. Master Orgus told me you battled flesh raiders, and a Force user armed with a lightsaber. That must have been a disturbing confrontation. Are you all right?
Shaken but solid. Should be shaken, not stirred.
I'm sorry things ended in violence, but I'm glad to be alive.
Taking a life affects the living Force, and the one who does the killing. This is why Jedi enter battles calmly, with reason. Emotions like fear and anger lead to the dark side.
My enemies seem calm.
The man I fought wasn't angry or fearful.
Not on the surface, perhaps. As the Jedi Code teaches us, there is no emotion. There is peace. Remember those words when times are darkest. And take this. The Code is a source of strength, but some backup never hurts. I'll see you soon in the Council Chambers.
Awesome. So, the prequels. The prequels I liked for the reasons as mentioned before. The reason why I am more sympathetic and empathetic to George Lucas... George Lucas is a fantastic and amazing visionary. And he helped create and build a universe that most of us know and love. He is not the world's best writer, and most artists generally aren't. It's very difficult to do multiple things with that. And so I have my sympathies for when he tried to write stuff. It's not easy to do. But we're going to go ahead and do the Council Chambers, and then we will end the stream. So we will go ahead and go in here.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
There is darkness here.
The enemy I faced wanted to destroy the Jedi Order. Can't get much darker than that.
Well, that brightened up the room.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds. This is Master Kiwix and her extremely vocal Padawan, Kira. The other masters are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
Which one do you think is better, KOTOR or SWTOR? I like both. SWTOR and KOTOR both have very good story elements. However, the MMO aspect of SWTOR I could care less about. I actually don't really like it, and I wish that instead of SWTOR it was KOTOR 3, but that's me. From that aspect alone, I think overall KOTOR is better. But yeah. And then KOTOR 2, that's a whole nother hornet's nest. It's amazingly well done. And confusing as all hell to get through if you don't know what you're doing. If you've not played KOTOR, if you're playing KOTOR 2 and you have not played KOTOR 1, most people I would think would like to suggest that you play KOTOR 1 first and then you play KOTOR 2. But as far as just general aesthetics, I like KOTOR slightly better than SWTOR. That didn't change overnight.
I think you've been misinformed.
We clearly underestimated the natives. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in him. Stronger than I've seen in decades.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
Me neither.
It will be a privilege.
Don't get too excited. You're in for some hard work. You'll find supplies in my chambers downstairs. Go equip yourself. I'll meet you there.
Favorite Obi-Wan actor? Ooh. I think for that one, for me, it's fairly easy. It's Ewan McGregor. Hands down. Don't get me wrong. Love Alec Guinness. And I've actually seen multiple films and multiple roles that Alec Guinness has played. You know, rest in peace, good soul. However, I think that I like Ewan McGregor's performance a little bit more because you can actually tell that Ewan is enthusiastic about playing Obi-Wan versus Alec Guinness. And Alec Guinness did not like being a part of Star Wars at all. He still did the role, he still did the films, but that for him that wasn't what what he was going for, and yet it is one of the few roles that he is known for. Another role that I absolutely adore him in is the blind butler in Clue, the movie. It's pretty fantastic if you've not seen it. His blind butler is absolutely fantastic, and it's hysterical. So if you've not checked that out, go ahead and do it. It's one of my other favorite roles of Alec Guinness. But that is going to do it for this stream, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this stream and this episode. Please continue to Hulk smash that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Comment in the comment sections. If you missed the stream, go ahead and just comment anyways. And as always, may the Force be ever in your favor.